Hi guys, I'm Marissa
And I'm Roma, otherwise known as Mater.
and we're with Press
On
On
and
and
Move
Move
On.
On. We're Color Straight stylists and we're here to show you some tips and tricks about how awesome this product is and how easy it is for you to use. So today we're going to do a nail application. If you were with us in our last video, you saw us remove our last set very easily with just regular nail polish remover because it is 100% nail polish.
And a neat little trick that you need to watch the video and see how we use the nail polish remover to speed up the process.
So check out our page if you want to check out that video. But let's get into it with this one. So we've already prepped our nails. We use just regular manicure set you can get from regular dollar store. I prefer a rubber nail cuticle pusher, but you could even use your fingernails to push your nails back. Really no tools required for this, if you know, absolutely necessary. Also, I'm a big fan of buffing my nails out just to give them a nice little shine and clean slate, but
It's more that self-care that we were talking about.
yeah, all about self-care, especially during these times.
Yeah. And being as we just took a manicure off and we're going into a manicure, there's really not a lot that need to be done to your nails, even as much gardening and crafting and washing dishes and chasing babies that we've done all week. Our nails really are in fairly decent shape.
Yeah.
You just got to do minor stuff. And like she said, there's simple tools, or you can even use your thumb. It's not hard at all.
So we've already picked out our colors that we're going to use today. I have picked out some cute little pastel type colors, give me a little summery feel. I've got Charleston Blush and Oslo and Steady, nice little pastel pink, pastel kind of mint green.
Pretty.
And I'm going to use an overlay called Palm Before the Storm,
Which is awesome.
and it's going to be oh so cute and summery. I'm very much looking forward to that.
And these overlays, you know, you can mix them and match them, and there's probably 1,001 combinations that you could do. I'm going to do just a basic nail color. I'm using, let me get my glasses on. I'm going to be using Are You Madrid-ing Me, which is a pretty pink, and Love You Bunches. And I'm just going to do one accent nail with that.
All right, here we go. So as you can see, we've got everything already kind of laid out and pre-measured. We took our strips here and just kind of figured out which one was going to fit the nail the best and kind of perforated those off real quick. And I've got them laid out from pinky to thumb. Same over here, pinky to thumb. You always want to start with your pinky and work towards your thumb because you're going to use your thumb the most in doing all of this.
And every set that you purchase comes with its own nail file and its own prep pad. And what you're going to do, we're going to open the prep pad and wipe down all your nails and try to get the underside of your fingers, and it gets all those oils and stuff off. One thing that we talked about in the other video is you don't want to use lotion prior to doing this or 30 minutes afterwards. And like I said, we do a lot of crafting and cooking. I was all afternoon baking, so my hands are screaming for lotion right now. But what we're going to do is put these on here. In about 30 or 45 minutes, I'll go and throw some lotion on, and we'll be good to go. So she's already started. She's ahead of me. We're going to...
And these are just simple little prep pads. You can smell it. It's like an alcohol prep pad.
Smell it?
So if you are saving some of your strips for another manicure, then if you've got some alcohol prep pads in, say, a bulk buy from the local drugstore, easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you get on top of your nails and your fingertips, and it just removing all those excess oils if there happens to be any. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that.
Okay. Dandy trash can behind us. All right, and so like we said, we're gonna start with the pinky first, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take. You want to peel the top layer off, the film off.
I got to put my glasses on for this. Well, you can't see that I have my glasses on, so you're good.
And then we're going to just simply cut that in half. I know that cutting it in half is the right size for my nail. If you are not sure what size you need it for your nail, you can go ahead and kind of, you know, just set it right on top of your nail and fold it down and crease it. And then I would cut just a little bit above that to give you, you know, room to work with. But like I said, I know mine is right about in half. So just like that. And I'm gonna let Mater use hers. And while she's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna take that and peel off that back layer of paper. And I wanna get a good grip on it, so I just kind of hold it right there on the side of my finger like that, so I have control of it. And you want to place it up against the cuticle, but not on it. And then just kind of squeeze down. You want to squeeze to the sides first. And you can stretch these a little bit because they are nail polish that's kind of mostly pre-dried, but they do have some flexibility to them. So press them down to the sides. Make sure they kind of stretch in those back corners there a little bit. And then stretch forward.
And you want to put it right up to your cuticle, but not on your cuticle, because they'll peel away if you get them on your cuticle or on your skin. And this is easy enough to clean up, but it's just basically you just press it down. Press it down, press it down.
Yeah, and then you want to crease it over at the end of your nail.
And kind of tuck it under if your nail's long enough.
Yeah, just like that. Let it sit there for just a second. And then you're going to take your file. And you're going to just gently...
In one motion. You don't want to file it back and forth.
Yeah, just one motion, always down. Just take your little file. Down a little bit. Perforate it. And then you're going to take your thumb and just pinch it away. And then that's it. Take the, you'll notice that the sides here are still a little bit over. So we're gonna go inwards and inwards. Make sure we get that good. And then I like to just do a couple extra presses just to make sure it's good and cured on there. And ta-da! It's that simple. Really just that simple. So I'm going to go ahead and work my way around. And I'm going to do my little alternating ones. Now what I do like to do is go ahead and do one pinky and then the other. And one ring finger, then the other. And alternate back and forth between my hands. So while I'm getting my base coats on, I'm going to let Mater take over and talk to you for a minute. And we'll come back to me when I'm ready to put my overlays on.
And like she said, I mean, it's just that easy. You start with your pinky, use your thumb to guide it down. If you have any little bits hanging over that the file didn't take care of, if you got a little set of clippers or a little set of scissors, you can go ahead and clip those off. But basically, that's good to go right there. And you know, while we're working on this, we kind of wanted to remind you about our launch party that's going on. We're going to have the link available in the description. Where did my other... There it is. No, really, seriously. Where did it go? I lost my other nail. Oh, there it is, up under my file. I do what she does. We're doing pinky to pinky. That way, like you see how I did, I lost my little nail there.
And if you happen to lose your file or have a set of these in your purse but forgot to put your file in there, you can take your thumbnail and just squeeze it right along there and right along there and right up underneath, and you can perforate it without having a file on you. Now it does work nice and cleaner with the file, but
it's really,
just to show you,
yeah, it's really,
you can really do this, no tools required.
And if you see that, I kind of misplaced it. And if you do it quick enough, you can go ahead and get it up off of there and then try it again. Yep. Just kind of go at it.
Yep,
but
because they do take 30-40 minutes to cure. So yeah, if you do need to reposition in the first minute or so, easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cute.
All right, I'm gonna have to trim this part right here because I used the part that I cut in half because it fits better there. So let me go ahead and get this and then I'll trim it up. But it's really that easy. It's just like, you can't really mess them up. I mean, I guess you could. I mean, I probably could, but I haven't so far. But let me go ahead and get my file and get that off of there. But like I said, we've got a launch party going on. And so we're going to put the link to that, and you're more than welcome to come and join in on that. And then also, if you want to head on over to Facebook to our page, it's Press On and Move On. You're welcome to come and like the page. We'd love it if you would share the page and invite some of your friends. And then we also have a VIP page for those who are interested in purchasing or seeing what our special promotions and our deals are. Oh, kind of messed this one up. I got to get that fixed. But I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm trying to get this part right here. I'm going to have to use the scissors on this.
Okay.
But you can use, like she was talking about, you can use your file. Oh, I can do it with a file.
Yep.
You can use your file or you can use your nail, and it just comes right off. But you don't want to keep it on your skin, of course. I mean, but that's just that part where that's that part where I cut it in half, and that part fit better on my finger, so that's the reason I went that way with it. Because normally I would put the curved part first. But anyway, and I'm pretty in pink. But really, this is, like we were talking earlier, it's about self-care. I mean, this is something that we do for ourselves as women. Or men. There's a lot of men that do this too. But this is all about self-care. And it's something just to look down and just see a pretty on your finger and go, oh, okay, that makes me smile. So, all right. I'm not as quick as this as I could be, but I'm kind of trying to get it perfect, and I know you can't get it perfect, but close to it as possible. But anyway, there we go with the pinkies, and then I'm going to do an accent with the Love You Bunches. I'm going to do that on my ring finger on both of my hands here. And again, you just peel off the clear cover, and then I want to go ahead and just cut it in half. And you know, we were talking about the economics of this. We've got one set here. This is what Marisa took off of her fingers earlier. This, Are You Madrid-ing Me? I'm using it now on mine with a different accent. So essentially, we're going to be able to get 3 manicures out of this because she did the first one. I'm using part of it, this with an accent. And then, you know, we'll reseal this. And so we'll have it for another time. So, I mean, just trying to get the best bang for your buck, really. And it just amazes me how economical this system is. It's pretty and economical. We like that.
Always.
But can you imagine being traveling and, you know, you haven't done your nails, and when you get off the plane or you get where you're going and you have a meeting, you've got these things in your purse. I mean, while you're on the plane or while you're in the car ride or your Uber ride or wherever you're at, you're applying your nails, you're showing up. I mean, there's just something about when your nails are done, you look a little bit more put together. So, I mean, I could just see people doing this on the go if they needed to. Let me take this and fold it down. But we're lagging in conversation here.
Sorry. Concentrating on what I'm doing
And
just getting blown away by, oh, how cute that this is.
Did you notice the flowers match my tattoo?
Oh, how cute.
I have the tattoo for forget-me-nots for all of my grandchildren, so this kind of matches that. I didn't even intend for that to happen, but it did. Serendipity. But I'm not as quick as Marisa at this, but I'm getting better.
That's all right. I'm kind of nitpicking some little things, so
But
you'll be able to catch up to me. That is coming out to be such a cute combo.
well, I can tell
I'm
you,
excited about
if I
this.
was using regular nail polish,
I'd still be on nail 1,
I'd still be on nail 1 or 2 because,
doing it over and over.
or trying to get it off my cuticles or off the side of my, because I'm not really good at doing my own nails. But, you know, and that's the reason all of us always went to the salon. But, you know, and, you know, if you're about the salon, you know, go to the salon. That's totally up to you. But my experience with the salon, as far as the care that I received there, it was always excellent. But just when I would remove my nails just weren't healthy. So I just stopped doing that. And I really didn't wear polish. And because I craft so much and I'm constantly, I'm baking and cooking and doing all those things. And so I just thought, well, you know, I don't want to waste the time or the money to go to a salon and ruin my nails. And anyway, so that when I found this, I was like, oh my goodness, I can be a girly girl again. I was so happy. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's beautiful. Oh, that combo is great together.
Yeah, it really is. I'm tickled to death with that. So now we're going to go do the other one and get going here. But, you know, we always have some fun promotions and stuff going on. There's always new restocks happening. A lot of times they'll bring retired sets back for a limited time. And you can, you know, you can go to the shopping site at any time and just see what they have. You're not committed to, you know, you don't have to sign in or anything just to go and look and see what they have. And, you know, just the economics of it and just the beauty of it and the personality of it. Because, I mean, the individuality and the personalities of it, I'm just so taken with it. You know, as much as every time I see somebody's nails that they've changed up the combination or something, I'm always just like, oh, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love that. Or I hadn't thought about that one. And like she just said, oh, that combination goes really good together. It's just really bringing your personality and your likes and your dislikes to what you're doing. Just like any other part of your life, you know. But anyway. But just have fun with it. My goodness, life is too short otherwise.
That's true.
You know, in this time where, I mean, I don't know about where you're living, but where we're living, we're still under, you know, quarantine. Some things are open. We're still under quarantine pretty much. So we, you know, being at home, you don't really want to go to the salons. I don't even think the nail salons are open here right now.
No.
And, you know, the hair salons have just opened, but I don't feel good yet about going to the hair salon. I certainly don't feel good about going to a nail salon, of course, but, you know, this is something, just self-care. Just take care of yourself and, you know, make yourself happy in your own home. It's, you know, it's like getting up and putting on a face of makeup, you know. It's just, it feels good to kind of dress it up a little bit. Look how pretty that is. I'm really happy with that. Okay, I'm going to cut this one.
These are coming out so cute. I'm excited about this combo.
But, and, you know, and we're lucky because we live in the same house. You know, we get to experience this together. And we, you know, do our manicures and stuff like that at the same time. We try to anyway. And, you know, the little granddaughter, we did hers the other day, and she's just as precious as she could be. But it was, you know, she's 2 years old, and you know, it was a challenge because she doesn't like to sit still that long sometimes. But her nails are still looking so good, and it's just the same way that you're doing this. They have little petite sets. And her little fingers are so small that we'll probably be able to get 3 or 4 manicures out of that. Probably more than that, because you can probably get 3 nails out of 1 strip.
On hers?
On hers.
As tiny as her nails are? Yeah.
So we probably have 3 or 4 manicures, maybe even a 5th one coming, you know, for that little set for her. And we put it on her 3 or 4 days ago, and it looks like we just put it on her you know, today. And usually if you put like real nail polish, as young as she is
Well,
happening
fresh
here.
out of the bottle nail polish, because this is real nail polish.
Well, fresh out of the bottle. If you're using the other nail polish, the liquid nail polish, on a toddler, and we've done it before, it lasts maybe a day and a half, 2 days. Plus, then you've got to worry about it, like when they're, you know, they want to move around when it's drying, and so they end up wiping it off and all that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't last. But these things, as soon as you put them on there, they're dry. So as soon as she was done, she was able to go and play, and she's a rough and tumble girl, and so for her nails still to be looking as good as they are, I'm as impressed with this every day. I'm obsessed and impressed.
That's for sure.
Let me see if I can clean that up a little bit. Yeah. You kind of use the nail file to kind of help you along.
Or you do like me and skip the nail file, but
Well, I mean,
I've already kind of come into my own way, but oh my gosh, look at that, so cute. Oh,
I got one little spot that's trying to give me trouble, so what I'm going to do is kind of just press it and pull it all the way out to the end there, and it fixed it. But, I mean, how easy is this? It's just so easy. Yeah. You got to remember to take this little clear cover off. I was doing one the other day and forgot to take it off, or the last time we did it, and so I'm pushing this on my nail, and I was like, why won't this stay straight? Why don't it stay straight? And I realized I hadn't pulled the cellophane off, so it was just that was just me going whoopsie. All right.
and I am just about finished with my main nails. And before I do my thumbs, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my overlays, because again, you kind of want, you see I'm using my thumbs quite a bit to get up under here, and I just want my thumbs to be able to help out with those other fingers before I finish up.
And maybe I'll be caught up with you by the time. I know the more you do this, the faster you get at it. So I know that's true, so it's coming. I'm fairly new to these, but
Didn't quite get to where I like it. There we go. Good, 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 good. Oh, got a little extra bit there.
we've got a little trash pile here.
Yep, yep. Cleanup's easy though.
Yeah.
Super easy. It's not like a spill of nail polish. You know, it's just grab it up and put it in the trash.
And you have no wait time because your nails are
Yep,
already dry.
Already dry. Look at how much I'm touching my nails already. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my overlays again, going pinky towards the thumb. And again, I am gonna cut these in half because I already know that works best for me. And again, just like when we put the base on, you're gonna peel it back, get it positioned where you can grab a hold of it, and line it up just the same. And press that side to side, and look at how cute
Oh, that is gorgeous.
that is.
That is really pretty on that pink, on that blush color.
Yeah.
Is that Charleston Blush you said?
Yeah, that's Charleston Blush
That
with
is
the Calm
gorgeous.
Before the Storm overlay. And again, same thing. Just grab that little excess off. You take a little file down towards the inside of the nails. And then we're just gonna trim that excess. Just like that. How cute is that? Hopefully that's in focus where you can see.
That's adorable.
All right. And just like I did with the others, back and forth between the pinkies and forth between the ring fingers, etc., etc. Yeah, I am very happy with my choices right now. I love how bright and vibrant yours are.
That's really pretty. Yeah, this hot pink is kind of one of my favorite colors.
It was really cute with the polka dots, but by itself, it looks just absolutely awesome. So one thing I am going to say about Mater's nails, because she's not doing an overlay, they do have a clear as day that you can put as a top coat if you feel like you need it. Having 2 layers will make the set last a lot longer, but at the same time, it's not necessary.
No, I didn't have it on the mulberry that I had,
Yeah.
and it lasted perfectly.
Perfectly. All of these sets have a base coat, a color, and a top coat, including these overlays. So it is no problem to keep them on 7 to 10 to 14 days.
What did we have? Our last one's on, what, 7 days?
We had them on 7 days, and the only reason we decided to change them was because we wanted to switch it up, and we had some growth between the nail and the cuticle from where we did the last set. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Ah,
Those are very
I can't
cute.
get over it. All right. And normally, doing something as meticulous as this with, you know, grabbing things and all that stuff, you couldn't do this with like fresh wet polish. These are completely dry to the touch. Oh, I almost forgot to take the thing off. That would have been a little bit of a pain. Not what, really. It is doable, but just easier without that film. And there we go.
Got a little spot I
yeah.
need to fix.
Completely dry, so. And if you're wondering, because it does look like stickers and stuff like that, and no, it is 100% nail polish. It comes right off with just regular nail polish remover. If you were with us in our last video, you saw that. It is just as simple as can be, and because it's 100% nail polish, it's not vinyl, it's not gel, it's not going to tear up your nails. It's actually really good for your nails. So if you are like I am right now, where your nails are a little bit on the shorter side, normally mine are quite a bit longer, but before I did my last set, I did break them recently. So I went ahead and cut them all short, and because I'm able to keep polish on them, they're growing out nice and long and strong.
And they feel healthy.
And they feel healthy, very healthy.
Yeah, I cut mine down right before our last order came in, and because it got here quicker than I thought, and I cut mine short, so I can't wait for they to grow out a little bit more, because we've got some cute new sets fixing to come in, so fixing to.
Fixing to. You can tell where we're from.
We're from Memphis area, by the way. We're not in Memphis right now, but
Almost did the wrong name.
all right. Yeah, she's just zipping right along. I'm taking my time a little bit more, but like I said, I'm newer to this than.
And if you see it start to kind of crease or bubble on the side, just kind of lift it back up and kind of get it back into place where you want it. I've used nail wraps from different companies before in the past, and I've found that my nails are curved in a way that it doesn't like a lot of nail wraps, so they always kind of bubble up and crease on the sides, and you have to do all these tips and tricks and cut them in just the right places. I prefer these because they just stretch right into place. You just go press them on real smooth, and no bubbles. No bubbles, no creases. It's awesome.
No fuss, no muss.
Exactly, no fuss, no muss.
There's one hand complete.
Oh, that is so cute.
It is
I
really
love
cute.
that bright color.
I do too. All right, I've got my nail done and then I'll be finished. And if I wanted to, I could go and pick out an overlay and go ahead and do some more. But you know what? I'm very happy with just the little accent there. And that, you know, the thing is, there's no right way or wrong way to do this. It's, like I said, it's your personality. Express it. Man, that is gorgeous. That is adorable. I get kind of a little, my sister posted a picture of her nails that she did yesterday, and I just was like, I'm so tickled every time I see somebody pick a combination that I hadn't thought about. And she picked something, I don't know what the main color was, but it was kind of a goldish color. I don't remember because I don't have that in front of me right now, but then she had a paisley on her ring finger, and it was just like,
it was stunning.
It was
absolutely stunning.
I'm like, and you know, I like paisley and everything, and I never thought about using it on a nail, but it is gorgeous. I was just like, and I love that I still get tickled to death every time I see a new combination. It just excites me. And, you know, everybody's willing to share in their knowledge of different things, you know, so. And speaking of knowledge, if you need questions answers, you can just come send us a message, or come join our page, post a question there, and we'll do our best to answer whatever questions you might have.
Including, if you want to become a stylist too, how do you get into this? We can answer that question for you as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, and there's always fun stuff going on. Like I said, we've got that launch party going on right now, and we'll have the link to that with this video. So if you want to come on by and take a look at it, that'd be awesome, and you'd be welcome there. And you can come and join the Press On and Move On page, and the Press On and Move On VIP page. And the VIP page is going to be a group, actually, but the page is just kind of an introduction, what we do, what we're doing, and you know, what's available, and trying to get to know things. But the group is going to have, is where we're going to put more of the specials, and you know, the sales and things like that.
And occasionally we'll do, you know, prizes and trivia things, and just fun odds and ends that you can come join in on the fun with us.
And if you'd like to try these, we do offer samples. Just kind of get with us. We're still waiting on a shipment of samples to come in. But what we'll do is we'll take down your name and your address, and we'll get those samples out to you if you want to try these. They're, you know, I can't imagine that you wouldn't love them as much as we do. So anyway, mine's done.
See, you did beat me after all.
Yeah, I got one little spot there I might have to go back and kind of take care of, but I think what I did is I cut it a little bit too short, but I can go fix that really easy.
These are just, I can't begin to express how absolutely thrilled I am with this set. And I thought that the last set was my favorite. I did the Are You Madrid-ing Me with the polka.com overlays, and I am a sucker for polka dots. Polka dots anything. That polka.com, I haven't seen a base set yet, even some of the glitters, that it just looks amazing on top of them. And yeah, I am absolutely thrilled with this product. I don't get this excited about a product hardly ever, and I just can't say enough nice things about all of this. This is
and I'm so hard
amazing
on my hands. That's the reason I'm thrilled with it. Not only is it beautiful, but it is so durable and so economical, and so that checks several boxes for me. But yeah, it's just, and it's so nice. Like, you'll be doing something and you'll look down and see your fingers, and it just kind of makes you smile, because you know you're
everybody needs a reason to smile these days.
Any
little reason.
But so now we're just gonna wait on Marisa Joe. No, hers are looking fantastic.
That is
I like the way
adorable.
you alternated all of those.
Yeah.
Those are really cool. Kewl, is that Kewl?
I think so. I think that's how you spell that.
I'm so hip to all the language, you know. But, yeah.
And one little trick I learned the first time I did this is when you're peeling off the back, put it with the nail polish side down and then peel up. It gives you a little bit more control to get that paper off. I struggled with it on the first few ones, and you'll see me like moving this back and forth trying to get the right grip on it because I forgot which finger I'm doing. But, oh, just like that, and side to side.
And you know, even doing this application, if you had wet nails, there's no way we could have been this precise with it. There's just no way.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you're right-handed, left-handed. You'll see both look just amazing.
And I have a mother who is a stroke patient, and what I'm thinking, she likes to pamper herself, and she likes, you know, to go to a salon and have her nails done, or have one of us do her nails. Her birthday's coming up pretty soon, and I'm going to get together a gift basket of this, because this is something, even with her limited use of one of her hands, she could do this. She would love this. She'd probably love that Greeking out, that blue.
Oh, yeah.
She'd probably love that. But
and for any nerds out there, that Greeking out is a TARDIS blue. It is a beautiful, beautiful blue. It's definitely one of my upcoming sets that I'm going to be doing.
And what we're going to try to do, we haven't started it yet, but what we're going to try to do is kind of theme out some of our colors in our sets, and have kind of a fun with a fandom or something of
Fandom Fridays.
Fandom Fridays is what we're thinking about.
Yeah.
But we you
Let
know,
us know in the comments below if you think that's a fun idea. If you have any certain fandoms you'd like to see, and I definitely will do what I can.
Like an example would be Doctor Who. You could
Doctor Who with the Greeking out blue. You could get the TARDIS in there, and you can do some
striped colors.
Some striped colors. You could even get a little hole punch or something and get a red and cut out the shape of a bow tie, because everybody knows bow ties are cool. Another idea I had was to do an Incredible Hulk inspired set.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine Halloween?
Oh, Halloween's gonna be so much fun.
We cannot even wait.
I am a Halloween girl. I
just
can't
hope there's spider webs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We haven't worked this company through a holiday or through the Halloween season yet, so I'm just anticipating that. It's silly little things like that make you happy, you know. But that's what we're saying. You do you. I love that pink.
I do too. This Charleston Blush is just so cute. And I am usually not into a lot of the pastels. I am usually into hot pinks and blacks and dark ruby reds.
But see, with the pastel, though, you're putting an overlay on it, so you've got two looks in one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if it was just the pastel, like by itself, the Charleston Blush by itself, it's just so cute. Like, it's classy. It's
dainty looking.
It is dainty looking.
And the good thing about it, if you get it on your nails and you decide, hey, I don't like this, a little nail polish and you've taken it off and you go on to something else.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that easy.
Yep.
So she's doing her second thumb now, and then she's going to do her overlays. And you know, in this amount of time that we've shot this video, we've gotten 4 hands done, and she's done 2. What?
Now what I did there, I had a little bit tear off right at when I pulled the tab off. So I'm just kind of stretching it a little bit so that it goes all the way to the back of my nail the way I like it. If I can get it to...
Gotta hold your tongue just right.
Just right. Yep. And we're gonna stretch it back there. Excuse me while I stretch a little bit more.
I don't think they can see what you're doing, But yeah, I mean, while it's still fresh on your nails, you can manipulate it a little bit, get it to set just right. If it, you know, kind of lift it up and set it back down and stretch it. I mean, you can't overdo it, of course, but it's
And I
easy
did
to...
overdo it on this one. I'm going to show you a little bit of a mess up that I did. So I stretched it a little bit too much and hit it with my nail, tore a hole in it. But you know what? That's the great thing about this overlay that I'm using is you won't be able to tell because it'll be covered up.
Darn, are you human?
I am.
You
Imagine
make
that.
mistakes like everybody else?
I do. And admit them.
I'm going to clean up your mess here because
Oh, I appreciate it. I'm going to make a little bit more mess.
it's not that big of a mess. It's just,
No,
and
it's
see, my
not.
hands are dry, so I'm able just to sweep it off and put it right into the trash can. I couldn't do this if I was waiting on my nails to dry.
That's true. All right. So I'm just going to do my last bit of overlays here.
And while we're finishing this up, if, you know, when you watch the video, if you'll like it and subscribe and share it, we'd appreciate it. And let us know, you know, what else you'd like to see. We're going to try to do a series of videos on tips and tricks and just things that we're picking up and learning along the way that might help. So just kind of let us know and spread the word around.
All right.
And you're welcome to send either of us a message or get with us on Facebook with any questions or anything that we can answer for you. We certainly will try.
Try to make sure that's good and centered.
Now, Marisa is in her real job, in her real life, is a sales coordinator for an event company or for an event or an
I'm a
audio
sales manager.
She's excuse me. Yeah,
Excuse me.
she's the boss, applesauce. But no, she's a sales manager for an event for an audio company that helps plan events and everything. So she needs something quick and easy and professional looking. And if this doesn't fit that bill, I don't know.
And I
what
love
does.
something durable because I come from a technical background, so I like to get in there with my technicians and put the gear together and set it up, and there's no time to be chipping nails and, you know.
Or worrying if your nail polish is cracked or your nail is split or whatever. I mean, these are quick and easy. She could do this on, before she has to go to work in the morning, and bing, bang, boom, she's done.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yep. Just trying to remember that side.
Those are looking so, so good. I'll have to try the alternating nail color one time.
And just like I said, that little spot that I messed up earlier, you can't even see it now at all.
And probably nobody could have seen it but you anyway.
If they're looking that close, they're not obeying the
The
social
6
distancing rules.
You're not social distancing if you can see my fingernails. That's funny. Oh, I love this pop of color right here. I think I just...
And my thumbs are really what I use the files on the most, simply because I don't have them to do the bits like I did before. Nails, look at those.
Those turned out gorgeous.
Those are so cute.
And
I absolutely
like I
love
said,
that
I like
set.
how dainty looking those look.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful,
Those
beautiful.
are amazing.
We did good. High five.
High five. So thank you so much for joining us on this episode. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. Let us know what you think about this set. If there's any other sets that you're interested in maybe us doing that you've seen on our website. Maybe you want to see it on us before you see it on yourself. We're more than happy to do that kind of a demonstration for you.
Let us know if you want a sample also. We can get that to you as well.
Links to our Facebook groups and our shop
And our launch party.
And our launch party are in the description below. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.